What's going on, all my beautiful screamers around the entire globe? I'm Daniel Rodriguez. Welcome to my Scream Halloween special review. Spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the 2-hour special. It should take me about 4 minutes to recap the episode, then give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. So we begin the Halloween special of Scream with Kieran in court. Now, of course, at the end of Season 2, it was revealed that Kieran was the killer. In the beginning of Season 1, we were like, this guy looks fishy. He could be the killer. He wasn't the killer until the end of Season 2. Big plot twist there. A big knife to our heart, man, killing us inside. Why, Kieran, why? Well, not even 3 minutes into the beginning of this Halloween special, and everyone is just devastated. Kieran's in the back. By the way, he has to spend 10 life sentences, which obviously 10 life sentences... That's 10 lives over, man. So he's killed. He's killed by a killer in the Brandon James mask, of course, the one that he wore in the look. The officer gets his neck twisted to the side, by the way, which is pretty brutal. And then Kieran gets locked up, or he gets out. He gets stabbed, I think sliced in the throat, and then stabbed right in the back of the neck. Probably one of the most brutalest deaths I've ever seen in Scream out of my entire existence here. Now, Emma and Co. are going to go to Murder Island because Noah's going to write a blog for this Anna Hobbs story, and Jeremy and Stavo are taking them there. So the island has an Anna Hobbs story to it where this girl murdered her family. Emma wants a tattoo. This is where it all begins here. Emma wants a tattoo, and she ends up meeting Alex. We're going to talk about that in the cons, by the way. Why does MTV always have to hire cute boys to be the stuff? It's obvious. He's cute. He's the killer. Pretty freaking obvious. So she meets Alex. The owner of the shop is killed. Emma likes Alex, and he owns the Anna Hobbs house, or not the Anna Hobbs house. He owns the house where the man was killed by Anna Hobbs. Apparently, the general or the mayor, or the judge of the city, Anna Hobbs ended up killing him, and that's the house that he's living in. So Stavo meets Billy, and they kind of have a little thing going on there. There's a party, and the killer is watching within the grassy area. The story of Anna Hobbs, they end up talking about her story there, and Billy goes back to the house where Anna Hobbs used to live, and she is killed. Another actual brutal kill. Now a storm is brewing, and the police see blood. They see the weapon that was killed with Billy, and of course it's Halloween time, so they think it's a Halloween decoration, man. It's not nothing. So Emma returns, and the killer calls. She goes to the house, and it's a very great callback, man. Wes Craven's Scream. You know, maybe he didn't say what's your favorite scary movie. He ended up saying, look at the back porch. You know, someone's actually dead. Billy's body is in the back, and Billy is dead on the porch. So the sheriff is called. But the sheriff ends up going to where, I guess the sheriff is on the way, but he ends up getting killed by the killer. So the killer is everywhere, honestly. Gina ends up showing up, which Gina is Audrey's new girlfriend, and the group goes to Alex's house for help. Now, they end up going to the boat because he owns a boat, and, you know, a storm's coming, or the storm's already there, and they're going to try to escape the island, but the boat is gone. Now, Audrey questions Gina, because it's true, Gina just showed up out of nowhere. She just showed up, and there was no hint, no nothing. You know, she was there like for a day. So Jeremy ends up showing up, which Jeremy is like, I guess, the one that brought them there. And Alex has a gun, so they lock him in the closet to make sure, you know, in case he's the killer, or whether he's not the killer, he's safe in the closet. Now Gina is missing, and the photos. Audrey looks at the photos on her phone, and it shows that she was stalking them the past day. She confronts her. Jeremy escaped from the closet. He's finally out of the closet, I can tell you that much. The radio is working. Alex is the killer. Jeremy is killed by Alex. Noah finds a secret door. Emma ends up, well, long story short, Emma plays with him. You know, Emma's kind of like, you know what, maybe you're right. Maybe we should be together. Did you get rid of my friends? You know, she's kind of playing it around. Alex is, you know, getting that little feel, getting the blood away from the head so he can't think, right? She kills him. That's it. There you go. Halloween special. They're going to go back to Lakewood. But the thing is at the end, somebody with the last name of James is coming into Lakewood. Real killer getting revealed in season 3. On to the pros and cons. First off, let's give a round of applause to the person who had to write the Anna Hobbs story. It is terrifying, it is bone-chilling, it is a campfire story for sure. Anna Hobbs was actually not the one who killed, I think she ended up killing the guy because Noah ended up figuring all this out, at least what we think he figured out. But Anna Hobbs, you know, what they seem to make her be that she was a murderer. She did murder someone, but she didn't kill. You know, it's a legend, but she wasn't actually, now she's known as a murderer, but she only murdered one person, but she, out of self-defense and stuff like that. So anyway, the whole story there, even how creepy it was, and here's her mask, and she wore a mask, and here's the blades and everything. The whole mythology behind it, whoever wrote it, man, big thumbs up to you. Now for me, this Halloween special was just okay. It wasn't that good, it wasn't even great. The only really good or great aspect to the whole special was the first half, the first 20 minutes, the first 30 minutes, before they got to the island, the first 15 minutes. The beginning, when Kieran got killed, because I did not see that coming. I did not see it coming whatsoever. I thought the killer was going to get Kieran out or something like that. That was brutal. All the deaths in here, and I said this in season 2, the season 2 deaths were brutal. Even more brutal than the first season. But the deaths in the special were even more brutal than the deaths in season 2. But seriously, that sucks that Kieran ended up getting killed, man. He should have served a life in prison. Maybe got raped a little bit, got a little bit of that loosey-goose. But, you know, his death still, and the twisting of the knife, you just heard it. I'm really excited for season 3 now that it's actually confirmed in the ending. We see Emma's dad at Kieran's grave. I'm surprised he's already buried and everything. He's at Kieran's grave, but they kind of make it out like he's the killer, but maybe not, because the actual Brandon James or Tyler James, I've heard, is coming into Lakewood. So there's actually an actual James in town. We didn't get to see his face. Maybe they haven't casted the person yet, something like that, or maybe they're just hiding the face right there. It's a great tease for season 3, man. Where are we going to go with these next 6 episodes? And last but not least, for the pros, I was very happy to be back into the world of Scream. I absolutely love these characters. Brooke, Noah, Emma, and Audrey, and just the whole clique, man. I really, really have missed the characters for the past few weeks. And it's only been, what, a month and a half, 2 months maybe since the finale? Like, I've literally missed these characters, and Audrey has a new girlfriend now. I mean, there's so much has kind of a little bit of changed. And even seeing Kieran, it's like, there you are, boy, the killer, and then he gets killed. Like, I absolutely love this whole world that they've created, and it's going to be sad when one day we're not going to have these characters anymore. They'll move on to new characters and such. But it was great to dive back, even for only 2 hours, even though it wasn't the best 2 hours. It was pretty cheesy and just so predictable, so much. Scooby-Doo episode-like. It was still great to see all these characters. Now I'm going to name some of the stuff I didn't like about this episode. Like, Noah becoming a detective. Okay, he's smart, but how could you clue all of that together? Sure, but I can't confirm that all of that was 100% true, even though it's a TV show. I doubt that he was absolutely 100% right. And even how he found a secret door and such, and all, just it felt too, the writing felt lazy there. It was a very, very, very lazy writing. As well, Alex, the killer, he's a cute boy. Why does MTV always have to have cute boys and girls? Because it's MTV, you gotta have the teenager eye candy there, right? You know, of course, with the first look at him, I was like, he's the killer. I thought Gino was the killer at times, but I literally was like, he's the killer. It's obvious. It's obvious he's the killer. Look at him. Cute boys are usually psycho in the Scream world. Emma needs to stop dating. Why is she in love with every person she sees? So if I walk into the store, I'm like, is she gonna be like, oh, look, Audrey, look at him, so muscly. You know, like, is that how it's gonna work? You know, can I just walk into the MTV set? Yeah. Yeah. Like, is that gonna work? Or, I mean, are you saying I don't have the looks for MTV or something? Will they not hire me because I'm me? I mean, it's stupid. It's stop with the look. The guy looks like he could be a model. Stop with that. Now, the girls will disagree with me, but let's be honest. Stop with all of it. It was obvious he was a killer. A lot of the scenes were very predictable. How could the killer be at one place and another? There's a storm going on and he kills the cop. It doesn't make any sense. As well, Gina. It still doesn't make sense why she showed up. I was gonna surprise you. Are you serious? Are we sure she's still not a killer some way or another? Even the way, there's a decapitated head on your porch. Ah. It felt so rigged. It felt like she was acting the entire freaking time. I still feel like she has to be some sort of accomplice. 60% of this Halloween special was super slow. A lot of slow scenes in here. It wasn't a horrible special. Like, I'm glad that we got this special, and I hope after season 3, if the story continues, that we get another Halloween special. I like these Halloween specials a lot. It kind of, you know, gives us a little feel, a little bit more extra in there. The character of Jeremy was a total waste. He was the regular douche, the regular cliched character. I'm gonna scare you guys. Ew, you scared us. Go away. You're gross. He ends up not showing up until like 40 minutes later. Guys, let me in. It's the same stuff. And I know Scream's supposed to be cliched. You don't have to tell me. I've seen the show. I've seen it. I'm a master of the show. I've seen it since the beginning. So no one can't tell me how it is because I know the way it works. So, but they've done it even in season 1 and season 2. Emma, help me. Let me in. You may be the killer. It's been done before and it was done again. The cliches and how predictable it is. And the killer being predictable, and he's a cute boy and his hair's all dragged down and he's like, Emma, come near me, girl. Come with me. With a shotgun like the psycho boyfriend. We've always seen it before. Nothing new here. Last but not least, am I the only one who got a Scooby-Doo vibe from this? I got a little Scooby-Doo vibe. Just a tidbit. Anyway, like I said earlier, I did not hate this premiere. It wasn't horrible. It was okay. I do like the teases of where season 3 can go, but it was an okay Halloween special, but really, was it necessary? I'm glad they did a Halloween special, but again, think about it. We went to an island. It didn't improve anything. It didn't improve anything for season 3. Kieran gets killed. James is back in town. The rest, they go to an island and there's another killer. Really? What, they're going to go to Canada or something? There's another killer? They're going to go to my city? There's a killer? Is everywhere is there going to be some psycho killer? Is that just how it is now? They could have just gone to the island, come back, and then the killer's at their, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just, they're never going to break. They never ever get a break. It didn't make sense to bring up this new killer. I like the Anna Hobbs story, and I thought the mask was cool and all, but still, it's like, really? They go to this murder island, they deal with another murderer. But I'm happy that none of the main killer people were killed. Brooke's going to New York with Stavo, so is she going to be in season 3? Man, what are we doing? I mean, it's a lot of teases. Yeah, that's separately for another video, man, to talk about season 3. Anyway, I'm going to give this Halloween special of Scream a C+. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, make sure to smack the like button. You can comment down below, tell me what you guys thought about the episode. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Make sure to share this review with your friends. Hit that subscribe button for more. I'll see you for season 3. You guys again can check out season 1, season 2 of Scream down below. Till next time, hopefully you enjoyed all my Screamsters. Till next time, hit that subscribe button for more. Join the community. Help it rise. 80 shy to 500. I'll see you for season 3 next year. Bye-bye.